Hi, my name is Chantal Miner.
And my name is Janessa Everett.
Jointly, we have over 20 years of library experience here at Companion Corporation. Today, we will be showcasing the latest addition to our Alexandria family. We'll be introducing Alexandria Navigator. Whether you're an Alexandria user or not, this product is something that we feel could benefit you. Our goal is to help you make the library the hub of your school, whether that be through physical or online resources. With the need for online learning, online resources have become a popular solution, but how do you manage them? Up until now, there has been no easy way to provide a single search option that is unbiased towards any one vendor or content area. As you know, online resources are expensive if left unmanaged, unmonitored, or unverified. How do you utilize your resources? Are they being utilized? Are they appropriate and are they safe? Are they worth the investment? If asked, could you answer these questions? Our answer to these questions is Alexandria Navigator. It is a Google-like search experience for all your resources from vendors you choose to work with. Navigator uses artificial intelligence to search your connected databases and return results with the term entered without using any metadata. It's a unique discovery tool that allows your students, teachers, and librarians to safely go to one interface to search all your databases with one login without leaving a database behind. This means that your patrons no longer need to log into 10 different resources in your catalogs to perform the same search. Navigator makes these resources discoverable on any device without the need for any application, with the addition of supporting multiple languages. Navigator is a great tool to see if the databases you're subscribed to are being utilized to ultimately get a return on your investment. Alexandria Navigator also tracks keyword searches, database usage, publisher relevance, resource category usage, and more, giving you accurate metrics that you can show how your information subscription services are serving your patrons. A couple of slides ago, we asked you some questions about your online resources. We asked you, how were they being utilized? Are they appropriate and are they safe? We want you to keep these questions in mind as we navigate through the demo. Our goal is to help you answer these questions and empower you with a solution. We've given you a brief explanation of what Alexandria Navigator is. Now I'm going to turn the time over to Janessa for a quick demo.
Great, thanks, Chantal. I'm going to leave our presentation here and jump over to the demonstration part of it. To our current users here with us, you'll recognize the Alexandria landing page with some customized Explore panes. We've created one for Navigator that allows you to start your search right within Alexandria, where your students are used to going for their resources. Alexandria Navigator comes with an HTML search box that can be integrated into any website and is generally the entry point into Navigator. This is just one example of how you can incorporate the search box. Today, I'm interested in learning more about planets. So that'll be my main point of search. As you can see, it takes us directly to the Navigator interface. The interface here is customizable to make it familiar to your patrons, with the added bonus of putting your own website hyperlinked on the top bar. So here we've used Alexandria Navigator, but you can change that to your own school's name, logo, and then back to your ILS. So we've got Researcher, which is Alexandria, making it really tight and seamless for those patrons. So after that search has been performed, you can see the ease of searching everything in one place. I can quickly see all of my physical and digital resources. So notice that I can take quick action by clicking on this physical resource, going into the site in Alexandria, and placing that hold with just a couple of clicks. We'll go back to Navigator, and now I want to show you the ebook side of it. If you are subscribed to Gumdrop, you'll be very familiar with this no login, getting right directly with one click to start reading your book. Now, if you are a lifelong learner like me, you can kind of get caught up in this experience. So I'm going to close out of there and get back to Navigator. So I want to note here that the databases you want to add to Navigator are endless. We want to empower you with which vendors you want to work with, ensuring a safe learning environment. Now, at this point, you might be wondering how we can refine searches. So by going to this bar and typing in Sons, I will then filter my results even further. You can continue refining and adding the terms. You'll always be able to see what your current parameters are by looking right up here. One thing I want to point out while we're here is that you can perform any search in multiple languages simply by clicking the keyboard there in the search bar. We love this feature for when patrons' first language isn't English to ensure that they're still engaged. Now, another feature while we're here is the fact that Navigator is responsively designed, available to any device that you are using in that size. Okay, I'm going to close out of here. I'm going to perform one more search for planets, so it's not refined by suns. Because at this point, what I want to show you, and this is my favorite feature, is that these searches are done in real time with zero bias to the results. To show you, let's look at the results from AAAS Science Journal. There's quite a few thousand in there, so it's just taking a moment to pull those up. But once we do, I want you to take a look at the order that these came back up in. We've got 3 types: density, not radius, and a pebble. Now we're going to switch over to the Science Journal website directly to that source. And I'm going to do another search for planets and take a look. So it not only gave us back the exact same results, but they're in the same order: the 3 types, density, not radius, and a pebble. So now to take it one step further, let's go to the Science Journal homepage and see what the latest article that came out. Looks like that was today. We've got, in Canada, scientists are struggling with a stagnant funding. I think we've got one that's even newer. Came out today: tracing a history cell to cell contact. I am going to copy that title, go back into Navigator, paste that in there, and do a search. So typically when you're working with metadata in your search databases for students, it's going to take weeks, sometimes even months, to get the results back. But as you can see, it's only going to take a few moments with the AAAS Science Journal, because like I said, there are thousands that it is searching, I think like 22,000. And there it is. That was released today. That same article. This is a huge and amazing differentiator with Navigator, as you'll always have the latest and greatest results with no lag in published data. So without using the metadata, it allows us that flexibility. One other thing I want to go through here before I hand this back over to Chantel is the analytics side of it. Kind of the reason of why we're doing these, and are they working? Are they making a difference? So we've got a summary here of how many searches were performed today, within yesterday, the last week, or last month. We've got a weekly report to see maybe we've got some days that are a little bit higher than others. What are those trends? And even times of day. Now we want to go to the recents. We've got it broken down by what search terms, how many times they were searched in that day, past week, even month. Now databases, this is probably my favorite part of it, is because we've got which databases are being used, how often they're being used. So you can look back at this and utilize and see, is it worth what I'm subscribing to these databases to continue using that if I've got one that's being searched more often? And then we've got some more breakdown of some more information here, the databases, IP address, more info. So with that, I'm going to take the time back over to Chantel to show you and sum up Navigator, Alexandria Navigator.
Thank you, Janessa. I feel like every time I watch you do that demo, I learn something new. So today we briefly touched on what Navigator can do for you. In review, Navigator is the delivery platform that allows you to create your safe, personalized Google-like experience, regardless of whether it's a free open source content or a paid application or program. We appreciate you taking the time with us today to explore this new product. On the screen here, you will find our contact information. We would love to spend more time with you to see how this would work for your facility. Please reach out with any questions you may have and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks.
Thank you.